it's Lisa from Arcane and Stellar with a pick a card reading on how you'll meet your future spouse. Importantly to note, this is a collaboration video with Vlada from Astro Wheel of Fortune. She's a friend of mine and a wonderful reader, and this is her channel, so I definitely encourage you to go check it out, subscribe, and she will be doing a companion video, which is who is your future spouse. So she's going to be looking at the details of your future spouse. Link will be down below in the description box. Go check her out, and you can get also more information about your future spouse. So I'm focusing here on how you'll meet, okay? So all the details are surrounding that, and yeah. So I'm excited to do this collab, and I want to, okay, let me introduce the piles. How about that? We have pile 1 with Selenite, pile 2 with Tiger's Eye, pile 3 with Rose Quartz, and pile 4 with Seraphos Green Quartz. So definitely choose with your intuition which pile is drawing you in the most, and you can find the timestamps down below. Thank you guys for being here, for subscribing, for liking, and all your support. I'm sending you guys loads of blessings for the day or night that you're currently experiencing, and I send you lots of blessings, okay? So I'll see you all in your reading. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 1 here with the Selenite card, this is the reading for you. So you've got 2 runes here, which I'll put to the side. We'll get into that in a minute. But Selenite is an interesting gemstone. So Selenite is a cleansing stone. So for some of you, when you meet your future spouse, you might be at a place where you are sort of cleansed from previous situations, right? Selenite also represents the idea of fluidity and the least resistance. So again, it might be a time when you're sort of open for a relationship, and perhaps you're not even pushing it. This card can be about manifestation and how we sometimes, manifest the wrong things by focusing on the wrong things. So it might be that you come to a place of peace in your life, or you're not really expecting anything. You're just kind of in a flow. You're just going along, doing your own thing. Again, this could also talk about that the meeting is somewhat in the flow. And you'll see that as I get into the other cards here, which were kind of interesting. So we have, main person and rich girl, which we'll get into in a minute. And then we have writer and choices. So it's almost like you guys are going to cross paths, is what I feel like. You might cross paths with this person. And the interesting thing is we have the 6th house and the 9th house. For those of you, especially one of you could work in the 9th house, like kind of a job. So that can be like teachers, professors, law, government, pilots are under the 9th house, military is also in the 9th house, foreign work, working abroad. It could be like somebody who's, it could be a spiritual worker too, because divination and such falls under the 9th house. Reading tarot cards is a 9th house thing, as an example. And, anything spiritual as well. So this could also be like meeting at church, or meeting in a spiritual place, a monastery, a mosque, anywhere. Well, you don't think you'd meet, your spouse at a mosque, but just saying. But you know what I mean? Like it can be anything, kind of like where you're learning something too. It could be a spiritual class or something. But I do wonder if a lot of you, for the most part, will be headed somewhere. Like maybe on a commute to work or university, as an example, because this is something about the daily routine, right? With the 6th house, this can be the 6th house represents our health and what we do. It can represent our first job as well, by the way. So I wonder if some of you, if you're still young, you might meet this person at a time when you're in your first job after university, as an example. For instance, because if you look at the degree on the cusp of your 6th house, you can tell what your first job will be. But, so maybe that came to my mind. So again, some of you might meet on the way to work, or maybe through work, as well, possibly as well. So maybe you could have somebody, you might be going to them, or they might be going to you. I see pathways or choices or the crossroads here in the Lenormand, which makes me think as if it might be, it kind of goes with that fluidity. So it's like maybe you, by happenstance, you bump into each other. It's just like it's almost like, I wonder if some of you will literally bump into this person, like physically, like boop, you know what I mean? Like you cross paths accidentally. It almost like you manifest them on your path. The runes here, okay, we have the cornucopia and the sun. Now, the cornucopia in particular, as for timing, can talk about 2 months. So, but let's be real. And then, of course, I would also associate autumn time with that as well. So, like harvest time. But the cornucopia is about, you know, getting a goal achieved or success or something like that too. So again, some of you might be, that could be another implication of it being around work or kind of where you reap your results or something, or you're trying to gather some sort of bounty in your life. So again, work or studies. Then we have the sun, which can talk about, you know, it's funny, it's like focus on the now, right? Do something. Action, focus, and willpower are the keywords associated with this. So I wonder again if you're on your way to do something and that's when you bump into this person, like into your future spouse, because that's very interesting. I feel like that could be definitely something there. The cornucopia also, yeah, can talk about harvest, goal achieved, success. So yeah, again, it's this idea of like, you know, kind of on your way to achieve your goals, or you're doing something. So I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is through work or university or something like that. We also have main person and rich girl. So these are two people cards. This makes me feel as if nobody else introduced you. You actually meet each other one-on-one, okay? So I don't feel like this is a situation where you're introduced by friends or family members or anything like that. I think that life in particular will introduce the both of you. So again, like I said, I feel like I kind of told you guys where I think this could happen or how, but these two cards in particular tell me that you guys will have a one-on-one meeting. So it's going to be like more you were looking for each other or you bump into each other. It's not through other people. We also have, let's see here. Well, with the rich girl in particular, it could be, we have main person and rich girl. Now, I guess it depends on, you know, the gender you're kind of identifying with. But again, the rich girl could be that someone is, the main person finds the feminine very beautiful, very luxurious, very nice, like just what they want, you know, especially physically perhaps, you know, looks very good. Again, hopefully this means that you guys are rich, especially if you're not right now. But again, rich can be so many different things. Richness comes from, you know, it doesn't have to be literally like money, right? It can be spiritually rich. Which is interesting because of that statue in the background. Spiritually rich. Or intellectually rich, or, you know, there's lots of different ways that can, and again, the main person's kind of looking at this parrot, which I always think of parrots as kind of flashy and beautiful and something like that. So again, I feel like the first impression would be quite good here on this, on your end, or on their end for you. Yeah. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I know this is a bit short. Maybe we'll take some word tiles and see what comes out. Some Scrabble pieces. Let's go for it. We haven't done that in a while, have we? Oh, you know what? It's going to be hard because I have like 5,000 stones in here. 1 second. I'm going to be right back. I'll fix this. Okay. I put all my stones over here. So these Scrabble tiles are charged AF because I've had like, I ended up using it for like a little place to keep my gemstones. Okay, let's get some letters. Oh, darn it. Did I drop them? Let's see what kind of... Okay, that's enough. There we go. We have fast. I already see that word. So maybe this is going to happen pretty fast. Let us see. Oh, that's a blank tile. We have tiny. We have tiny frog. Tiny frog, what? We have as well, we have Friday, by the way, if we take the blank tile, Friday. We also have I see Gain, and I think of Gainesville, Florida. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let's see, we have Yonkers. I thought I'd maybe just do like maybe different places that I see perhaps here. I mean, of course, it's probably not going to be for everyone, but we also have Sun. We have Sorry. Maybe for some of you, you're really going to bump into him and it'll be like, sorry, oops. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. And then look at this, we have young. So maybe some of you will meet your future spouse younger, you know, like in university days when you're, you know, maybe it's like you meet when you're young type of thing. Not all of you, of course, but for some of you that might be a confirmation. Oh, wait. We can have uni here if we use a blank tile. We have torn as well. I think it's interesting that we had sun. Well, we had sun like somebody has a son, so maybe somebody does have a son. But we also have sun like Sunday, Sunday. So Friday and Sunday, which, let's see. We also have Rome, I think, if we used a blank tile. Or no, we don't. I'm trying to see if I see any like towns or something like that too. We have Riga. Let's see. We have Toy. Togo. Yeah. Maybe some of you will see some ones I don't see either. Because, you know, I'm on the spot here. Come on. I can't always be great at this when I'm on the spot. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here in terms of letters. I'll let you guys see if you see any particular words. I'm going to pull it up here so you can pause if you'd like. Share them in the comments below. I always love when you guys share the words that you find, because some of you guys are just badasses at it. And I'm like, dang. If only I could be so good. But anyways, this is the reading for you. That's what I'm seeing in terms of meeting your future spouse. I wish you all the very, very best. Lots of blessings, lots of love to you, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 2, this is the reading for you and how you'll meet your future spouse. So, of course, I encourage you to go check out Vlada's channel, as I mentioned in the description box, because she's also got Who You'll Marry. So she has the other end of this. But let's get started, guys. So we have Tiger's Eye. I'm going to go ahead and put these runes aside and we'll look at them in a minute. But Tiger's Eye is a funny one, because you know what it says here under the relationship message? It says, Tiger Eye Spirit's message is that someday is today, and the right time is now. No wishful thinking, act to make your wish manifest. Remember that asking someone to dance isn't asking them to marry you, so be brave and take that first action towards connecting with someone you feel drawn to. Tiger Eye Spirit energy of manifestation is with you, and something very good promises to come from the courage you express. Be optimistic. Love and its modes of expressions are looking for you right now, so step forward. You'll be glad you did. Well, hot dang, if that isn't a sign that you guys need to make a move. So some of you might already know your future spouse, right? So I feel like some of you might even already know the person you're going to marry already. So there could even be like people who are already in a relationship with somebody watching this pile. You guys. But no, for others of you, you may actually be in contact with this person, or this could be a message for you to kind of get your butt out there and start, pursuing the people that you like. This might also be that you kind of have to take some sort of initiative as well, right? And manifestation. Tiger's Eye is also about manifestation, kind of manifesting the things that you want in the physical realm. So, again, focusing on what you want to manifest and then acting upon the manifestations, because if you don't act on them, nobody's coming to your bedroom to serenade you. You have to kind of go out there and meet them. You know what I mean? I know it's nice to think that they will, but we have Cancer, which is funny. No one's going to come and serenade you. Yeah. Cancer home. um, how will you meet this person? Well, we have Cancer, we have Uranus. Let's see what else we have. We have the Fox and the Bouquet, and great happiness and bereavement showing up. So these are the cards we're dealing with. Let me see the runes. We have, coins and crossroads. So Cancer can indicate meeting somebody through family, through a home, through childhood. Okay. What else? Let me think. You could meet this person at night, of course, Cancer, the moon. But usually it talks kind of maybe in your childhood home or your place of living, maybe somewhere where your family's from as well. But again, it kind of, I'm wondering, I think that most of you might meet this person online, to be honest. I think that you meet your future spouse on the internet. Uranus is all about technology. And what do we do at home? We sit on our phones, we talk to people, etc., etc. So I feel like a lot of you will meet your future spouse from the internet, okay? So via the internet. We also have Fox and Bouquet. How will you meet? Well, Fox is something a little bit sneaky, cunning. It could be through okay, sometimes the Fox can represent work, okay? So it could be like maybe you work on from home and you meet this person, or again, it could be that you're not quite seeing each other in person, right? Maybe you just see a pretty picture or something, bouquet, something nice. You see a nice picture, but not the actual person. Maybe the real person's a bit elusive, or maybe you also need to kind of pay this person a compliment or put the effort in and not be sneaky, right? That could also be a message for you. Great happiness and bereavement is very interesting. This could indicate that when you meet, one of you is in a darker place and the other one's in a better place. That could definitely be a factor. But also it could talk about a time of harvest, of bounty, where things are going better in your life than maybe they previously were. Bereavement indicates like losses, or somebody, maybe someone passing in your family or in their family, or again, maybe just a terrible time, where you're coming out of it and you're in a better place. I definitely see that. Now, with the coins, this talks about prosperity, riches, and wealth. So this is about using your resources well to make the right choice. So this might, again, be putting in that effort in order to kind of meet the person. The crossroad talks about choice, direction, and in between. It's about making a choice and choosing a direction. It says act in this part of your life or use wisdom in the card to help you make the choice. So again, it might be that you kind of have to direct this yourself as well. Like be open to talking to people or open to kind of meeting this person. There also could be a discussion about direction as well. Maybe some of you is asking the other person for a sense of direction, or looking to the other person for some kind of information. In terms of timing on the runes anyways, we have let's see, we have about, well, it can be soon, 14 days and weeks. So it seems like it could be forthcoming fairly quickly for you to meet this person. We didn't get anything that says like a year or more or many years. We have and Uranus is like kind of a shocking quick energy. Like it just smacks you right out of your comfort zone. Perhaps even you're focused on family when you meet this person. You're focused on your inner self, and then they just kind of appear like bam, into your life. There also could be some sort of financial exchange, of course, as well. That could definitely be indicated there with the coins. One moment. Let me just reach down and grab this. Sorry. I'm using my computer chair, so it's kind of louder. I usually use like a wooden chair so it doesn't move around as much, and it's not as loud, but my daughter is borrowing that chair. Now, the Fox can talk about somebody who doesn't seem who they are. So I wonder in some way if you're a little bit self-protective because you're not sure if the person's legit or something like that too. Maybe you wonder if they're a scammer or if they are who they really say they are. That would make sense with the internet. There might be a little bit of fear about kind of putting in the investment into this connection. You might be like, is this the right person? Should I actually meet them? Should I see them? Are they like, especially if you've had previous bad experiences, you might be a little bit concerned about that. Now, of course, I encourage everyone to use their discernment when they're going to meet someone online, but that they've met online, but not everybody's as bad as they you might think. Yeah, and maybe there's just like a little bit of a misunderstanding in the beginning or something, or getting to know each other. But the bouquet talks about like affection and gifts and like nice things. So again, it seems like maybe this person comes off a little bit sly, but they're actually very nice. Who is meowing at me? Meow. Where is that coming from? Maybe they have a cat. Maybe someone has a cat. My cat's, I don't even know where that cat is at. I think it's outside. What? Oliver! What are you doing? Wait, he's in the... That's Milo. He's at the window meowing at me. What the heck? That's so weird. He's never done that before. He'll come down here and he'll meow at me and then say goodbye and leave. Like he'll just come into my room and be like, meow. And then he just leaves. Like he's going, bye, I'm going outside now. And then, but now he was just at my window meowing and he can't even see in here. The curtains are closed. That's weird. Okay, so maybe there's a cat involved here. Okay, anyways. So that is what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and take... I'm sorry about the chair. I feel like it keeps squeaking everywhere. Okay, let's get some letter tiles to see. So again, I feel like for the majority of you, how you'll meet your person is going to be online, okay? From maybe the comfort of your own home. So let us get started here with these letters. What clues can you give us, universe, guys, about the person? Okay, we got enough there, I think, to find some stuff out. So, of course, look for places, maybe, or little words that might be clues. Ooh, I see already, we have sexy. So maybe someone's sexy. Okay. Maybe that's what maybe some of you are worried that they're like a little cheater or something, or that they're too good looking, or they think you're too good looking or something. But look we have tame. So maybe they're actually quite tame. And not as bad as you might think. Maybe they kind of come off like a man-eater or a womanizer or something. Okay, we also have win. Wait. We almost have winter, which is interesting. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. We almost have it. We don't quite have it, but we almost do. We also have New York. Okay, so we have New York City, so maybe this might be a place for some of you. Let's see what else we have. We also have Texas. Okay, so Texas is here. Let's see, what else do we see? I see new as well. So maybe anything with new, like New Mexico, New Hampshire, New York. It also could indicate somebody new. We also have Newton. Okay, I don't know if that could mean anything. Let's see. Do we have Canada? Almost. We almost have... No. Okay, let's see. We have USA. So someone could be from the USA, the United States of America. We have almost Canada, as I said. We have Texas. We do have New Mexico. We have the initials for New Mexico. We also have Colorado state initials here. I'm pretty sure we probably have a lot of different initials here for different states. And we also have, oh damn it, what's it called in Australia where they have NSW? Isn't it like, oh goodness, I can't remember. Something South Wales or something New South Wales. Australians, come at me in the comments. Tell me I'm stupid. I'm not that great at the oh, we also have year. Almost. Almost. But not yet. No, close, but no cigar. We also have Yeats. Where's Yeats from? That's like a writer. Okay. Or that's a place maybe. We also have what. We have wait, hold on. We have wait. Okay. Oh, we have like Waitrose. Maybe some meet the Waitrose. Okay, sorry. We also have note. We have stay. Who is yelling? Somebody's yelling. We have money. Okay, some of you might have to spend money or something like that. I wonder, maybe because it's like going to see someone is expensive or something like that. Let's see. We have, what else do I see here? We also have state. So maybe they live in a different state, or there's something about a state. We have a state too, by the way. This is fun. I'm seeing so many cool words in here. I'm excited. Let's see. Okay, I better stop though. We have Nome, Alaska. That always makes me think of Balto. I used to love that cartoon. I would cry. Oh. Okay. Wax, wane, wait. That makes me think it might take some time for you guys to meet up or something like that with this person. We also have meow. Someone has a cat. Look it, Milo did that thing. And then, too bad we don't have an L, we'd have Milo. Milo meowed at us. and then that. So maybe someone has a cat. Or there's something about cats. Or something like that. Okay. Anyways, I will stop here. Because I know I've rambled quite a bit. But this is super, super fun. I love this. Go ahead and tell me if you see any specific words or something that kind of sticks out to you that I didn't, that I missed. Of course, I'm not perfect. So I can definitely mess up. Oh, I see Washington State initials too. And I also see Utah initials. We have a lot of state initials, actually. But anyways. And we have USA, like I said. But, okay. Anyways, I am wishing you all the very, very best. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all in the next reading. Oh, and if you want a personal reading with me, that information is all in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store. There's a link to my Amazon wishlist. I always do a reading as a thank you for anyone who gets something off my Amazon wishlist. And, of course, on Etsy, you can purchase readings directly. So, whew, wow, that was a lot of words. See you all next time, okay? Take care. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 3 here with this rose quartz card, this is the reading for you. So let's find out more about how you will meet your future spouse. With rose quartz here, of course, sorry, my animal hair everywhere. With rose quartz, of course, I definitely see a romantic relationship perhaps blossoming right away, or an insta love, as I used to say. I used to do book blogs, and I had a book blog, and I would review like young adult books. Back in the day, and I would always say insta love whenever the characters fell in love right away. So that's the key word here for me with the rose quartz here in this situation. It might be a situation where there's kind of like love at first sight, or attraction at first sight, or like, yeah, there's just warm, maybe lovey kind of affectionate feelings right away between the both of you. Again, it could be that you see this person straight away as a romantic partner, for sure. This can also be about a message for you to kind of focus on self-love and compassion for yourself. Don't get lost in the comparison game, of comparing yourself to other people, of course, as well. Now, what's interesting is we have North Node and Mercury retrograde. Now, this could indicate meeting a person during Mercury retrograde. So you might meet them during Mercury retrograde. Now, I know that they often say, oh, don't meet anyone during Mercury retrograde. But that's not necessarily true. I've seen plenty of people have success during retrogrades. actually. So it's not always the case. But what I almost wonder is that for some of you, this might be somebody you knew from the past coming back into your life because your destiny is not finished together. So again, the earth may throw, or the universe, I guess, could throw back a previous person into your life, because the work isn't done, or that your destiny isn't done together, or you haven't fulfilled what you needed to. We have the stork, and we have garden, and we also have meetings and hope, big water. So definitely I see you guys meeting up and talking. Again, with Mercury retrograde, I almost wonder if this is going to be like a reunion of some kind, like where you guys meet up to talk again, for some of you. That seems very likely, to be honest. And of course, if you don't have an ex or something, or somebody from the past that you kind of had your eye on, or that you felt something with, of course, this could, imply maybe a past life, or maybe it's just a destined meeting, where you had a past life and you guys are coming back together in this life to finally solve some of the past life stuff, and to go towards your North Node. Now, the stork can bring in a baby. No, but sometimes it can talk about like positive changes, especially like if there's been some sort of stagnation, right? The stork is about movement and tangible results. So if it seemed as if in the past with a person it wasn't going well, and again, this could reflect your love life as well. For some of you, and this is so specific, so please do not take this fully, but for some of you it might have been like 10 years or something since the last time you spoke to this person. I'm just noticing 41 to 51, and it just made me think of that for some reason, so I'm just going to say it. We also have like 36 and 48, so like big gaps. Some of you might not have seen this person for a long time, or again, that's just for some of you. I don't want to like push that agenda on you necessarily, because that won't resonate for everyone. But there's also, the stork can represent migration. So there could be a sense that you guys are from different places. Of course, that's always a possibility. But the stork also kind of talks about getting what you want out of a situation, or something that you've hoped for. And with hope, big water here too, it makes me feel like you've hoped to be with this person, or you hope to work. You had hope that it would work out. You have big waters, big emotions, and with the full moon there on above the waterfall, that makes me think of something coming into completion, something coming into fulfillment. Garden can talk about community, social interaction, culture, beauty, reaction, recreation. I'm reading from the book here of the keywords. I'm cheating. and I just said it wrong. But yeah, it says like here, the garden card illustrates a special place to interact with other people and with nature to enjoy beauty. So that's interesting, because garden could be like meeting up in a public space. By the way, yeah, because garden can represent social events as well. So maybe for some of you, it's like you might get, this is very specific, but some of you might be like traveling for a wedding or something, and you meet this person, like, and maybe you knew them before, and it's like a reunion of some kind. Maybe for some of you, you had like a crush on your, friend's big brother or something, or little brother or whatever, or sister or whatever, whoever, cousin, and, you meet back up again, and, at some event, and it's like, whew, it all comes back, Mercury retrograde. But, it does make me feel like a lot of you might be in recontacting with someone, like be in a situation where you are, kind of getting back into contact with somebody. But the garden card may refer to networking, clubs, community, meetings, recreation, support groups, conferences, fundraisers, leisure activities, and cultural events. The setting itself is not as important as the sense of enjoyment derived from participating in communal activities. So it's like it's like good stuff, right? The garden's a great card. And again, you could look at any of these things like networking and stuff like that. But I do feel like some of you, it's like, again, meetings, and you have the meetings card twice, basically, garden. So you guys are meeting up. And it seems quite hopeful as well. So it seems like you might have high hopes for this, and it comes through for you. Let's look and see. We have, interesting. We have the herb, and we have the spiral. Now, the herbs can talk about 7 days, by the way, with timing. Although the spiral can talk about a year. So again, this could be happening, if you want to use these runes for timing purposes, it could be happening within a year. But, you know, keep that, you know, maybe for some of you it's going to be 10 years, like I said, that before you meet this person. Sorry. Especially for those of you, for some of you that might be normal and fine. Okay, but the herb talks about healing medicine. And change what is being put in your body, allow yourself time to heal. So maybe in some ways, if this is someone from the past, maybe you guys have been kind of going through your own journey. The spiral talks about journeys and experiences. It talks about moving, travel, adventure, spiritual learning. So maybe for some of you, if this person comes back around from your life, maybe it's because your past were meant to be that way. Again, the spiral kind of reminds me of that North Node, like life kind of throwing you in the direction you need to be in. I feel like this person and you could have North Node contacts, which usually means that you have karma or something to do in this lifetime together. So it's like some sort of fated synastry or something. When you have those North Node contacts, it doesn't always mean that it will happen for a long time, but usually there's some sort of impact the other can make on the other. And sometimes it does come out. I've looked at a lot of charts, and I have noticed it coming out very mundane sometimes. It might be just something you say that changes this person's mindset, but in your case, I do feel like obviously this is a spouse, so it feels like it's going to be more like there's more longevity to this. But yeah, I definitely see romance in the air. And again, a reconnection for a good portion of you. Again, for some of you, this might come at a time, if there's nobody from your past that you could even think of in the sense of, you know, being your future spouse, it could be, again, that you're in a period of reinvention of yourself, like rethinking about how you do everything, how you go about things as well. In general, so it could be like during a healing period that you meet this person. But yes, okay, so let's get some Scrabble letters. This has been super fun. The last pile in particular was awesome for this. So let me grab some Scrabble letters. So spirit guides and angels, guide my fingers to the right letters to tell us more. How will they meet their future spouse? Oops, I'll have to pick that up. One went to fly in. Okay, we're putting that one back. Wait. Oh, where did it go? Good question. Oh, I see it. It's an O. No, it's a Q. Never mind. Blind Lisa. It's a Q. Queensland. That's what comes to my mind right away when I see Q. Okay. Now, okay, what was that noise? My dog came down. Can you hear his little nails? He's like tap, 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 and he's like, okay, let's see. Okay, we have LA, so Los Angeles. We have Queensland. Well, we have Queen. So Queens, maybe Queens, New York. But we almost have Queensland, like big time, for real. Some of you might meet them in Queensland. Okay, let's see. We also have... We have Law. We have Lay. We have Lane. We have LAX, Los Angeles Airport. We have Bent. Let's see. We have Bali here, possibly. We almost have Mexico here. We also have New. And so I feel like for some of you, it could be like New York, of course, like New York State, New York City. My dog decided he has to whine at me right now. Boo-boos, go lay down for a minute. Mom is almost done. We have lab. Maybe some of you meet a lab. Okay, let's see. Went. We have C as well, so maybe near the C. We have a C if we use the blank tile to make an S. Yeah, we also, yeah. Okay, wait, never mind. Sorry. And like I told the other pile, well, we have new, so anything new, like any town or something or place that has new in it, for sure. Let's see, what else is in here? This one's a little bit harder. Buy. Buy new. Buy new something. Now I feel like I'm getting bad at cities and towns. Maybe I don't have enough letters to do too many. We have Alabama, AL, right? Or maybe Atlanta. Yeah, we almost have Atlanta. I always get that song. Every time I hear the word Atlanta, I always get that song by Alison Krauss in my head. It's like, same old place, same old city. What can I do? I'm falling in love. Just you. Really, Umka? He's knocking everything over to get near me. Boo-boos, what is up with the animals? In pile 2 is Milo, and now it's Umka. Umka, I love you, but wait a moment. I would show you guys, but I can't lift him up. He's small, but he's very needy right now. I don't know what's up with him. He apparently needs my attention right now. I guess I'll take a break and feed him. Anyways, guys, apparently my doggy needs me, so we shall stop here. Tell me if you see any letters or anything that really spells anything out that makes sense to you. I love when you guys share that. And then, you know, of course, I'm always put on the spot, so it's harder for me to kind of come up with something without thinking, you know, because I feel like I'm like on a game show where I'm under pressure. But I wish you all the very, very best. I hope this gave you some insight or something to look forward to. Let me know if you liked the reading. And definitely go check out Vlada's reading, because you can find out more about who. And the link's down below. And yeah. I wish you all the very, very best. If you want a personal reading, that information is in my description box. So Etsy, Amazon wishlist, I always do a reading as a thank you for anyone who gets something off my Amazon wishlist. And of course, like I said, Etsy, you can purchase readings there as well. So have a wonderful, beautiful day or night. See you all next time. Take care. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 4 here with the Seraphos Green Quartz, this is your reading. So let's find out how you will meet your future spouse. So I'm going to go ahead and put these runes aside, and let's just focus here on Seraphos Green Quartz. So this card is about life on life's terms. It's about acceptance of our place in the world and heaven on earth and what is meant to be. It's an interesting relationship message because it says the rigidity you felt when pushing for what you desired is absent now as you're coming to accept that what cannot be changed, at least not yet. This moment must be experienced exactly as it is so that you may see your relationships with clarity. Being honest about what you can do to change and what you can't is a big step towards co-creating what you desire and deserve. So be present, let the tears flow, and rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally. There's far more love coming your way than you can ever begin to imagine. Wow, very powerful message. So some of you may find that you meet this person at a very difficult time in your life, or you guys might be currently feeling that way. Now, this is about acceptance. So it seems like maybe some of you need to accept a certain situation. Now, that may not be for everyone, but it may be that you guys are focused on somebody else, and it's kind of perhaps even blocking this union from happening. That's a possibility. Of course, please don't take that message if you feel like it doesn't resonate, okay? But again, this is sort of, as well, what you can change, what you can't change, right? So how will you meet your future spouse? Well, we have that. Okay, so let's see. We have Jupiter, and we have the air element. We also have house and clover. A false person and a little child. So this is quite interesting. Now, Jupiter and a change card here, can indicate that this person is at a distance when you meet them, okay? This might actually even require moving or something abroad, perhaps, or a big change in your life. I really do get that sense here that you guys, I get that song by U2. I still haven't found what I'm looking for in my head. So maybe some of you haven't really found that person yet. I feel like a lot of you haven't met your future spouse, for the majority of you watching. With false person and a little child, you guys might even be focused on a false person right now. In particular, there's a possibility for some of you. Please, if that doesn't resonate, don't get mad at me and expect that to be your message. These are general readings, so it can't be that everything will apply to you. But for those that need to hear it, that's a valid message. Now, Jupiter can indicate studies, spirituality, as an example. It can talk about law, travel, teaching. I feel like a lot of you, though, for the majority of you, you'll meet your person through travel. That could mean that you meet them because we have house here and we have clover. This could be like somebody that you meet at home via the internet. Air talks about the 3rd house, right? The 7th house and the 11th house. Those are the air houses, and that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, that does talk about communication, especially internet communication. As an example, that could be the 11th or 3rd house, depending on the astrologer. I tend to think of it more as an Aquarius thing, but that's just my opinion personally. But I also see it in the 3rd house, so I think either house is pretty much valid for connecting on the internet, especially thinking about the access of those houses together. It's like, partnership that's connected through communication, right? The 7th house of marriage. So some of you might meet this person by talking about spiritual topics even. It might be that you meet this person that way as well. The house card in particular, well, sometimes that can mean it's somebody, a foreigner in your home place, by the way. It could be somebody that lives in your home area, but is from maybe a different place, or is a teacher in your hometown as well. Of course, the home, but I don't feel like that's for the majority of you. Maybe for some of you. This is one of those piles that I feel like a lot of people picked, and so there's a lot of mixed messages here. This doesn't feel as clear as the other ones, other than the fact that I know that you guys will communicate for sure a whole lot, and you'll meet via communication, okay? Sometimes a home can talk about family and stuff like that, so meeting through family. But it does make me feel like more of meeting through your own home. The clover talks about luck and synchronicity, opportunities. So again, it can talk about a lucky meeting or a meeting by chance. There might be something surrounding your meeting that was just fated, or felt like a synchronicity, or it felt like luck was on your side. That happens a lot, actually. I think that most relationships are like that. Had we not gone there, or had we not done this, that wouldn't have happened, right? So there's something like that in terms of your meeting. And then, you meeting this person. A change, though, a false person, a little child. I do wonder if you might be a little skeptical of this person at first, or they might be skeptical of you. We have false person. Again, this could be moving on from relationships that, this could be that you, for some of you, like I said, it might be that you're leaving a person that is unfaithful, or a person that's been kind of, not who they said they were. You signed up for one relationship and you got another, you know what I mean, with somebody. And for some of you, you may have even had a child with this person. That's a possibility as well. Again, for some of you might have known this person since you were a little child. That's a possibility, of course, we could say. The Mountain and the book. Again, there's something about learning here, because the book represents learning, ideas, research, questions, critical thinking. So it could be that you guys talk about politics or about philosophy, about morals, about values, about spirituality, or something like that. That could be something that you guys meet up on. The Mountain kind of makes me feel like that there's obstacles, right? That's delays, obstacles, and blocks. So maybe there's something that's kind of hard to see each other or something like that, or it's hard to meet up, or but it, on timing wise, the Mountain represents like 3 months, okay? So it's not one of those like long term cards, like with the, it can talk about obstacles and stuff like that, but there's something about, it's like overcome, it can be overcame. The obstacles can be. There might have to be patience, like to get to know this person too. Maybe with false person, it may be that your spouse, your future spouse, is not upfront, okay, about who they are at first, or you don't know their true feelings. It's like in one of the piles I had like, insta love, as I said. This might not be the case for you guys. It might be that how this first appears to you is not what it seems, okay? Again, it could be that you're dealing with somebody who's a bit innocent or doesn't know how to handle things, because we have a little child. So maybe there's some sort of fear or inexperience when it comes to relationships with this person. But I do get like Jupiter is also the planet of luck, okay? So, oh my God. Jupiter's going into Aquarius, into the air element. Some of you might meet this person over the next year. While Jupiter, look, where is Aquarius in your chart? Maybe some of you have like 7th or 5th house Aquarius. It doesn't have to be though. But maybe it's aspecting the ruler or something like that. Or there's some sort of connection. Or it just could imply that generally it's when Jupiter's in Aquarius. Or in an air sign in particular. But we're about to go into that in December. So we're going to have Jupiter going into Aquarius. So maybe you're going to meet this person within the next year. Let's see. What else would I say? See, air can be about meeting somebody from your local neighborhood, or meeting someone online, or something like that. So it may be that you guys just meet through social media. You know what I mean? For some of you, from like the comfort of your own home. And then you kind of have to go out and do something for it, like to kind of meet up. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I almost want to pull more cards for you, which is not fair since I did not do that for the others. But maybe I'll just take like one. Let's just take one card. Not to be like completely unfair. I didn't take any tarot for this reading because I figured I would just kind of keep it simple. Well, let me see here. Spirit guides and angels. How will they meet their future spouses? It chose pile number 4. 8 of Swords. Again, this could talk about you meeting during lockdown still or something like that, and you can't meet up. Maybe that's what the Mountain's about. Maybe some of you are about to meet this person, or you already have, and now you're just communicating online, but you can't actually like talk together, like, or meet up. With the false person too, it could be that you're not sure what they want. Yeah. So Knight of Swords is all about like learning something and communicating and stuff like that as well. So we're getting a lot of air energy. Hold on. And then we have the World. So maybe something has to be finished in the world. Maybe for some of you this is just representing COVID, if you're watching it during this time. Others of you, it might be that you guys are at a distance. You guys have homes that are in different places. And so you're talking, that's why you're talking online. And maybe for some of you, that's why the false person's there, because you're like, this wouldn't even work out. You know what I mean? Or maybe one of you is kind of reluctant or something like that at first, but it could come together, more serious. Let me see. I want to just get some advice for you guys. I'm kind of curious because this was the weirdest pile out of all of them. What is the advice here for those that chose pile number 4? Death. What is the advice here? Page of Cups. You know what I got? Oh my god, I can't believe I got let bygones be bygones and you and your mom and go get the hell on. I got that song like Miss Jackson in my head. Why did that happen? I don't know. Maybe some of you need to like leave some like there's some sort of transition death here. Maybe you have to let go of something from previous, like some previous thing here. Page of Cups and Ten of Coins. Well, this can be about joining a community of some kind, or joining, again, it might be a fresh start or something like that that you need to make a fresh start, let go of something from the past, like a structure that you already have, and kind of start fresh. Again, this could be also putting yourself out there as well, you know, or taking a chance. Interesting message. I'm very curious to see what you guys comment, to be honest. Very curious. But I'm going to go ahead and take some Scrabble letters. Tell me more about pile number 4. How will they meet their future spouse? A little rock. Oh my god, I'm a little past Little Rock. Oh my god. So you see how my music taste is like so varied. I'll be like rap to like country. Little Rock, Arkansas. Oh, weird. Okay. That's the weirdest thing. I've never had that song get stuck in my head like that. That's a weird one. Okay. And it's so random. Like, who lives in Little Rock? If you do, I'm dying. Okay. We also have okay, look at this. We have found if we use the blank tile. Oh. You know what it reminds me of? That song by The Fray. You Found Me. Lost and Insecure. You found me. You found me. You know, I actually know the guy, one of the guys who wrote that song. I know Joe King. We used to hang in the same group when we were teenagers. Now he's all fancy. But he was actually, that's funny, I said he was fancy. He used to be in a band called Fancy's Showbox when I knew him. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, he's from Denver, and I used to hang out in his church group, essentially, is what it was. We were in the same network or whatever. Okay, we have next. So next relationship. So maybe this is going to be your next relationship. We also have, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'm like so amazing at this, aren't I? We have Missouri. The initials for Missouri. Let's see what else. Oops, sorry. I knocked that off, didn't I? Some of these are hard. We have cow. Now. Maybe some of you are already talking to this person, or it could happen whenever you want it to happen. AU. I was going to see if I saw Austin or Australia, but there's no S, is there? Okay, we have... we have a lot of E's, don't we, huh? We have... Oh, not quite, do we? We almost have Moscow. Let's see. We have Maine. That's a state, Maine. We didn't get any S's, so that makes it kind of a little bit hard, doesn't it? We also have, I want to say Dane for some reason, like Danish, Denmark, maybe. I know that's like, not all the letters are there for that, but we also have Fox. Let's see here. We have a blank one, so we can of course have like New York City as an example. And we also have new. So anything new with new in the title, like New Hampshire, New York, New Mexico, Newfoundland or something like that as well. We have a lot of different letters here, but I don't see anything. I know that I'm probably getting burnt out already, so I'm probably not that great because I already did 3 piles of letters, and I felt like I was really good on this on the first 2, and then the third one, I started my powers started to wane, guys. My powers. We have Mexico probably. Yeah, it looks like we almost have it. Mexico. We almost have. Yeah, yeah. Mexico. We also have. Yeah. I'll just stop here. I'll let you guys look and see what you think. Okay. So do you see any letters here or words? Right? Remember, this is a blank tile, so you can use it as a filler for anything to make words. So there's always that possibility too. But let me know if you guys see anything down below in the comments. I always love when you guys give me those updates because some of you are just excellent at finding that stuff out. And I'm always super impressed. But that is the reading for you on how you'll meet your future spouse. I hope it brought you some clarity. I know that this one was kind of a little bit messier, I felt, than the other ones. I felt like it was a little less direct, a little bit more confusing. I feel like some of you, like I said, have different stories going on, so they're kind of like trying to intertwine to make sure everyone gets the information that they need. So, you know, keep that in mind with this reading in particular. That happens sometimes, you know, with these readings. But, yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys think. I see coffee too. Interesting. And cafe. Anyways, okay. Lots of love to you all. If you want a personal reading, that information is down below in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase a reading, as well as links to my Amazon wish list. I always do readings as thank yous to anyone who gets something off my Amazon wish list. So, sending you guys so many love, so many blessings and love, lots of love. And take care of yourselves, okay? See you next time.